Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. I have a bit of a shopping haul. I have Sephora, I have Lush, and then I have TJ Maxx. I will put timestamps down below, so if you're only here for one of these, you guys can get to that. I think, let's start with TJ Maxx. I will say TJ Maxx and Marshalls are kind of my guilty pleasure, but Marshalls for me has just been a fail lately. Ever since, I would say Christmas. I feel like maybe they're stock depleted. So I've been to Marshalls. I haven't found anything. TJ Maxx, even though I have a big bag, I really feel, it's hard to say with the bag in front of me, but I feel like it was sort of a fail too. I kind of feel like both of, at least my stores, they've been redone in the skincare area. So they have like different shelving and it looks like it's more stocked, if that makes any sense. Like there's certain brands they're always going to have that they're stocking. Whereas I really liked the finding the hidden gem of an expensive thing that I wanted to try. And it just seems like more and more in the skincare, it's the same thing stocked. I don't know. I feel like if you have any outlet malls back in the day used to be the extras of Coach or these designer brands. And now, I mean, it's been this way for over a decade at this point. But now, if you go to the Coach outlet, most of that stuff is made for the outlet. It's not Coach's overstock. Some of it is, but most of it is stocked. Anyway, let's get into what we have. This was just a little container. It's meant for makeup brushes. I am organizing our desk areas, and I thought this would be good for Cora's, you know, scissors, markers, etc. So they're easy reach, and we could tote this around to different rooms. They had a cuter one, but it was more expensive and smaller, so I didn't go there. I use these skinny syrups for my overnight oats, so instead of putting in sugar or like a sweet and low, I do these, and so it was like $3.99. This bottle is huge. It lasts forever, 0 calories, and this is butter toffee, and I absolutely love butter toffee, so I thought this would be good in my overnight oats. And so a couple of these things were on, like, as you check out, you go through this long queue of products. This was one of them. We have the Halloween version for my daughter, so I thought, why not get this one? And so we'll be reading that for my daughter. I had been looking for some table like decorations. When I got the bunny butt in my last TJ Maxx haul, I didn't realize that I have tons of wall decorations. So at this point, I have too many wall decorations and not really enough little kind of things to sit on the shelf or sit places. So I thought this was super, super cute. Happy Easter. So I got that. I will say also, I used to be able to find really good sheet masks there. I will say, do not judge a book by its cover. Often the cover of these things look awesome, but if you turn it around for the ingredients, it's just not as good as it's advertising. So this was one of them that was good. And so I do generally hit the face mask aisle and pick up, you know, 5 or 6 of them and generally put them all back. The cream shop used to be a go-to. I will say now, if you're checking the back, the ingredients aren't as good. This one was really good. These are the rosewater ones. It says firming, glowing antioxidant. And the ingredients are really good. So Rosa Damascus flower water, for me, that helps with redness. Glycerin, niacinamide, sodium hyaluronate. Aloe, Centella asiatica, Camilla sensus leaf. This just had really, really good ingredients. So this was a no-brainer. I had to pick it up. And it's $5 for 5 masks. So really good deal. Also, I love getting bath bombs there. They are cheaper. Often I do cheaper bath bombs. They've had this a gazillion times. I've bought this more than once. You get 3 for $6, so it's $2. These are huge. The only thing I can say is this one turns the bath an ugly color. Like, I don't know who thought orange, purple, and pink would make a good color because it kind of looks like dirt. Otherwise, I think that's a great price for these huge bath bombs, and you've seen me unbox these before. I really do feel like TJ Maxx and Marshalls are turning to stocking, but I could be absolutely wrong. And this was another impulse buy, a Sun Frog SPF stick. Often at the beach, you know, if you're going for the second round of sunscreen, you know, you have sand. My daughter will have sand everywhere. You kind of have sand on your hands. So I thought maybe this would help. She also does not like sunscreen on her face. So I don't know. We'll see. Have you ever used a sunscreen stick? Let me know. And then the last thing, I have been seeing people kind of like have a hack for conditioning your hair in the shower, and they are saying to comb through it. I actually practiced that today with a comb, and definitely I use less conditioner. Normally I have to use more conditioner because I feel dry patches. When I combed through with the comb, all of my hair felt silky soft, and I used less conditioner. And I had picked this up. I was going to do a wet brush, but the wet brushes were $8 and they didn't have one with sparse bristles, but this was only $3.99. And so I'm going to keep this in the shower. And even if I don't end up using it in the shower, I use the comb. I used to carry a small little brush in my purse, but I kind of decluttered my purse so I could carry a smaller purse. So this would also be good in my car for the occasional time when I want to brush my hair. But this I thought would be a good shower brush. And so far, I really, really liked that hack of like brushing the conditioner through your hair. Normally when I get out of the shower, especially this side of my head, is a big knot. I had none of that when I got out of the shower. So I really do think that's a good hack. All right, let's do Lush. Lush is, I think, just that. It's definitely a treat. It's expensive. I got 5 bath bombs for basically $50. Now, Lush has a subscription box. I do not think it's a good value. You only get, I believe, like 5 products, and it's fairly expensive. You don't get to pick this stuff. This comes out about the same price as if I did like a bath bomb box, but I got to pick my own. I know I like them. I don't have to pay shipping, and generally, whatever, I can't think of the name of the bath box I like right now, is $60 now. And you get 6 items. So it comes out to be about the same. I only hit Lush maybe 3 times a year. We have one at our mall. And I just love, every now and then, a kind of bougie bath. They just have fun stuff. Like this is a rabbit, and it's going to have color. So I really like that. I really love it. Just, I don't know, a nicer bath bomb does feel more luxurious. I feel like there's more scent, there's more color, and I really like that. I got some of these cubes, more because they were kind of advertising, like this has lavender and magnesium, and so it was supposed to help you sleep. So I'm interested. I know magnesium supplements help you sleep. I don't know whether you can soak in enough in your skin to make that worthwhile. This was also a splurge, but I figure it's Easter coming up. My daughter will love it. This is a bunny, and then if you crack it open, there's an egg bath bomb. So you're kind of getting 2 bath bombs for one. This was $10. The other ones are less than $10. I tend to gravitate towards the $7 and $8 ones. But again, I just thought that was super cute. And I love the fact that, you know, we're going to crack it open and there's a second bath bomb. And I also feel like this is large enough where it's going to be 1 bath bomb, 2 bath bombs, and then the egg in the middle. So I'm super excited to see that with Cora. I think she'll love that. And I really do feel like that's 3 bath bombs in one. This was another one that was magnesium and something else. And I thought I would try it. I also think these 2 colors are going to make a really pretty color of bath. And so these blocks were, again, kind of more medicinal. So I thought they would be fun to try. And then the last one was just so pretty. I couldn't say no. It's kind of like an egg geode kind of a thing. It is just gorgeous. So I just really like that. And so again, I only hit this place like 3 times a year, maybe 4, but it's a treat. And so I'm super excited to try all these bath bombs. All right, my last bag is Sephora. I went into Sephora knowing I was going to buy either the Fenty Skin Tint or the Rare Beauty Skin Tint. And I'd kind of narrowed it down to the Fenty Skin Tint because Rare Beauty has SPF and gets great reviews, but their color system, it just makes no sense to me. They don't give you very many clues. Generally, if it's a light neutral, that's usually my color. Their light neutral was the very lightest shade, which was way too light for me. And then all of their names just have odd things. A lot of warm, a lot of cool, not many neutral in my opinion. So I sat there trying on different, people probably thought I was crazy. I had stuff on my face, I had stuff on my hands. I couldn't find a shade that worked in Rare Beauty. And then Fenty, I had narrowed it down online. I thought I would be the number 2, and it did. I had Fenty all over my cheek. I really didn't feel like it did anything. Rare Beauty or Fenty. So I think maybe if you're younger and you have perfect skin, then I really don't know why you're using anything, but maybe the skin tint is enough. I don't like full coverage, but I guess at this point, if I'm going to put foundation on, I do want my redness to go away, any of my sunspots. So I guess I'm a light to medium coverage. I honestly felt like Fenty and Rare Beauty did nothing. I had a whole cheek of Fenty and you could still basically just see my cheek. So anyway, I went into Sephora getting those and I didn't. I got one of my tried and trues that I really loved. I really love walking around Sephora. I feel like, at least at my Sephora, the customer service is really good. And I just kind of like browsing and whatever kind of jumps out, I get. So I ended up getting the Nude Stick Foundation. I had gotten this in a Ipsy and I loved it. The only reason I didn't repurchase at the time is that I had other... Oh, shoot. It ran away. I had other foundations and it didn't have an SPF, but I was already going to get Fenty, which doesn't have an SPF. So I really don't feel like we need this packaging. I had no idea this had a mirror. It is probably aluminum. And I know the trend now is to get away from, like, to have more, I don't know, metal packaging. Honestly, I don't think this can be recycled. If you're not aware, very little of what says it's recyclable actually gets recycled. Anyway, let me get this. I would rather them not have packaging, if we're going to be honest, or maybe a cardboard box that for sure can be. But I just loved this. Every time I put it on, I loved it. This is the Nude 2.5. It's what Ipsy sent. I liked it. The morning light is never good in California, and now I'm going to sparkle here with the sun. But I loved this, so I thought, why not? I think it's about the same price as the Fenty Skin Tint. Let me see. It's $36, but I really did love how it looked on my skin. I don't think this packaging is necessary. I feel like they could get rid of this and charge me $2 less. And then just walking around, for whatever reason, this caught my eye. I don't think I've ever tried a Sephora brand product. This was $16. It felt really good on the skin. I love how, all of the, like, Sephora, Ulta, whatever, I love how you can try them. And so I squeezed this on my hand, and it just felt so moisturizing and so nice. It has a pump there. It's supposed to be a night cream. I know for my skin, I can often use night creams and day creams at the same, or, interchangeably. I will say the ingredient list wasn't like super awe-inspiring, but it has sunflower oil, glycerin, it has jojoba seed oil, and so I like the oils, and so those are good ingredients. And then it has sodium hyaluronate, and the rest of it means nothing to me. It has polyglutamate acids. I have never heard of that. I don't know what they do. But it's supposed to be a night cream. Anyway, for $16, I thought, why not try it? And so I think the packaging's cute. Their packaging here goes on and on about like natural origins and a lot about like the packaging's recycling, all of that stuff, recyclable. But it says 55% has better hydration, 30% has more firmness. For 16 bucks, why not? Then I was walking around and I was stopped at The Ordinary, which is all very affordable. One of my friends at work loves rose hip oil, and I saw this, so I sent her a picture of it, which she actually is using this. $10.90 for 100% organic rose hip oil. In the store, I was Googling rose hip oil. It sounds too good to be true, if we're being honest. So this is a lovely glass dropper bottle. And I have a little fact sheet from the internet. I mean, I only went to one site, so I don't really know. This stuff sounds like some sort of like youth elixir. So it hydrates. It has fatty acids that are easily absorbed, antioxidants. It has a lot of vitamin A, which is the same as retinol. If you didn't know that, retinol is vitamin A. So it's supposed to brighten your skin. It encourages skin cell turnover. And so this does not have that much retinol. So I'm a little interested how my skin reacts to this. And I would also assume you can't use this with a retinol. I don't know. It says it boosts collagen, reduce inflammation, redness, helps sun damage and dark spots. I mean, it almost seems too good to be true that it's doing all kinds of things. But for $10.90, why not? So I decided to try that. I didn't realize, so it has vitamin A, C, and E. I think there was 3 vitamins in here. I'm a little concerned with the vitamin A part. It is sort of an orangey yellow. So it does an orangey yellow cast, but it does rub in. So I'm excited to try this. I mean, it just seems almost too good to be true, but very excited to try this. Anyway, thank you for stopping by. I hope you have a great day, and I will talk to you soon.